say high school is all sunshine and roses. Sunshine, roses, rainbows, and unicorns. I've heard so much about the bliss and excitement of being a high school student that I've written it off as a worn-out cliché. Who's to say that all teenagers even want high school to be like some fairy tale fever dream? It seems ridiculous to me. There's all the studying, and the sports hysteria, and the saccharine sweet romantic affairs. Those are the worst. A lot of teenagers have no interest in that kind of nonsense, right? Well, I guess when you rule out all that crap, there's not much left over, is there?
Wow, Hotaro, I never knew you were such a full-fledged pessimist.
Wait, a pessimist?
Why have you got a problem with studying, sports, romance? Things the normal kids enjoy. You make it sound so dismal.
That's not what I said. You misunderstood me.
I'm telling you what I hear. Maybe you're just lazy. What do you think of that? Anytime you think something's a hassle or seems like it might be frivolous, you refuse to do it. Which explains your motto.
If I don't have to, I'm not going to. And if I have to, I'll do it as quickly as possible.
That's the one. But just so you know, by not joining any of the offerings at the veritable mecca of clubs which we call Kamiyama High, you've made a little black cloud appear above your head. You might think you're slick, but you're only punishing yourself. You've crossed over into downright masochism.
You sure like to run your mouth.
You're just now noticing? We've been friends since middle school.
Whatever. Go without me.
What do you mean, without you? What the? Is that what I think it is? A club application? Hotaro, you're joining one? Classic Lit Club, really?
Oh, you know it?
Of course I do. Since when are you into Classic Lit? What's that? What does a letter from your sister have to do with it?
She sent it to me from India. Someplace in the north called Varanasi.
Oh, yeah? I see what's going on. Your sister's blackmailing you.
They're threatening to shut it down for lack of members. She wants me to join and help keep the club alive.
But I thought your sister was more into martial arts.
Aikido, actually, which is worse. If she wants to hurt you, she knows just how to do it.
Then you should do what she says.
Well, it's not like I have anything better to do. And believe me, I've tried to think of an excuse.
So the club doesn't have any members?
Nope.
Well, then look on the bright side. You'll have the club room all to yourself. It'll be nice to have your own private space on school grounds, at least. Sounds like a dream.
My own private space.
Come on, ladies! Fight!
I salute people who have that kind of energy. No, people usually misunderstand me on this. It's not like I think my way of doing things is better than theirs, by any means. And I don't see myself as superior to those who choose to get involved. I'm just true to my motto, that's all. If I don't have to, I'm not going to. And if I have to, I'll do it as quickly as possible.
There, see? Ew.
Fourth floor of the auxiliary building. That's as remote as it gets.
There. I didn't know you were in the classic literature club. Oreki, right?
Who are you?
Oh, you don't know? My name's Eru. Eru Chitanda.
Sorry, I have no idea who you are.
Hotaro Oreki from Class 1B? That is your name, isn't it?
Yeah?
I'm in Class 1A, so we have met.
I'm sorry, but that's not ringing any bells, so... 1A? Maybe we share an elective. Wait a sec. You wouldn't happen to be in my music class, would you?
Yep.
We've only had that class once so far this term. Her memory is incredible. So, Chitanda, what are you doing in here? Are you lost or something?
Nope. You see, I joined the Classic Lit Club. This is where it says we're supposed to meet. I joined the Classic Lit Club. I joined the Classic Lit Club.
Are you for real? Why would you do that?
I have my reasons, but they're kind of personal. Why did you join?
Oh, no reason really. I'm just glad we have members. Are you happy now, sis? Classic Lit Club lives to see another day. Well, see you later.
Wait, you're leaving already?
Sure am. Have fun in here. And be sure to lock up when you leave.
What? I can't lock up if I don't have a key.
What's that?
I was saying that I don't have a key.
Oh, yeah. Here.
Wait a sec, why do you have the key to this room, Oreki?
What do you mean by that? How in the hell was I supposed to get into a locked classroom without one? Pardon my French. I'm confused. I don't understand how you got in before I showed up.
The door was open when I got here.
Well, then you must have just locked it behind you.
Are you saying what I think? I was locked in here?
Yeah, you were.
So someone came along and trapped me alone in this room until you showed up?
Look, I'm sure you just did it yourself. Are you certain that you didn't?
Yes, I'm absolutely certain.
But I'm the only one with the key. I mean, what else could have possibly happened here?
Maybe we should ask the guy who's hiding in the hallway.
Satoshi.
Hey, sorry about that. I totally didn't mean to eavesdrop on you guys.
You totally did.
Okay, guilty as charged, but I gotta admit, when I see my good buddy Hotaro known for his stoicism in an empty classroom with a young lady and dusk fast approaching, I get more than a little curious. I had no intention of barging in, and I kinda wanted to see what it was like to be a peeping Tom.
No, I wasn't.
You've got to be kidding me.
Of course, just joking.
Oh, thank goodness.
Sorry about that. This guy has no manners at all.
Nothing beats a good joke. Don't ever take life too seriously. I live by that motto.
Right. Oreki, who is this boy?
This is Satoshi Fukube, would-be comedian.
I see.
Hey, good one. I'm honored that you think so, my good friend. Nice to meet you. And you are?
I'm Eru Chitanda.
Did you say Chitanda? As in the very famous Chitandas?
What's the matter with you?
Wait, are you telling me you've never heard of the Chitanda family? Kamiyama has more than a few prestigious dynasties, but none of them are as notable as the 4 higher power families. There's the shrine-owning Jumonji family, the Sasusuberi bookstore tycoons, the wealthy Chitanda farmers, and the Maninbashi landowners. Written this way, the kanji for each name increases by the power of 10, hence the name higher power families.
Is that true?
I wouldn't say we're a prestigious family, and I've never heard us referred to by that name before.
You made up the name.
It sounds cool, and I thought I could be the one to coin the phrase.
They really increase by powers of 10, huh?
Don't act so impressed. He'll get a big ego.
They also say the oldest Chitanda girl is known for her beauty and incredible grades, and that she's the most refined girl in all of Kamiyama. In middle school, she got a perfect score on the prefectural exams, and the school board went crazy.
No way. Is he right?
It's just a fluke. I have a knack for acing standardized tests.
Well, I beg your pardon. Anyway, I happened to hear you guys talking. Wow, what a mystery, am I right?
I'm not following.
How in the heck did Chitanda get locked inside this room earlier?
Oh, I forgot! When I showed up, the door to this room was most definitely unlocked. But when Oreki got here, it was bolted and he had to use his key to get inside. So what happened?
Well, that's easy. You must have locked it when you came in and forgotten.
Try again. Kami High School's doors can only be locked using a key from the inside or the outside. So that means it's not even possible for Chitanda to have locked herself in.
That's crazy.
Man, you've always been such a know-it-all.
I prefer the term database, sir.
Well, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for this whole lock thing. See you guys later.
No, please don't go just yet.
Why not?
I have to know. How did I come to be locked in this room like that? And if the door was supposed to be locked, why was it open when I got here? Did someone leave it open on purpose? And if they did, why? If not, how did they lock it again without me noticing? I beg you, Oreki, think about it carefully. I need your help. Please, I have to know.
Yeah. Okay, I'll help. It is interesting after all.
Thank you so very much. So do you have any ideas just off the top of your head?
Whoa, Chitanda, give him some time. While I'm full of useless information and can't make any deductions, Hotaro is the opposite. Once he's had some time to think, his conclusions are fairly accurate.
That's enough. Let's see. So how long were you here before me?
It couldn't have been more than about 3 minutes.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, actually, I've been hearing this weird rattling below us this whole time.
What? I don't hear anything.
It's really faint. Listen.
You must have really sharp ears. So, have you figured anything out yet?
Maybe. I bet the culprit is on the floor below us right now.
Last one. Good.
Aha. Chitanda must have gone into the room while the maintenance guy was working and accidentally gotten locked inside without knowing it.
I have the regular key to the science room in my pocket. I know the janitor has a master, and they don't give those out to students.
That's how you knew he was working. But still, you guessed that just from a noise.
Yeah, I did. Anyway, I still don't understand why you didn't notice the sound of the door locking when you were inside the science room, if you could hear the janitor through the floor.
A simple explanation. I was distracted by that old building.
It's ancient.
Yep.
Is it really?
Yeah, look at it.
By the way, I think we should talk about the club.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. From the look of things, I'd say it's only going to be the 3 of us.
3 of us?
Fukube, what do you think? Want to join?
Why not? I sure had a lot of fun today. I'll have to juggle executive committee and handicrafts, but, Yep, I'm in. Hotaro is in, too. He's already filled out the application.
Have you really?
Huh? Yeah, I filled it out.
Great. Right, I'll turn this in. I'm really looking forward to seeing you again.
Yeah, same here. And Hotaro is, too.
I guess we're gonna have to choose a club president. Who should we pick?
Good question. I don't think Hotaro would be the best
Well,
candidate.
there you have it, sis. Your precious classic literature club lives to see another term. As a result, my dreams of conserving energy are dead. No, I'm not going to lay them to rest without a fight. I refuse to give up my peace of mind that easily. I will devote all my efforts to doing as little as possible.
But he has
There's just one problem.
and the tranquil temperament of a great leader.
That little lady.
It happened yesterday after school. A first-year girl climbed to the 4th floor of the auxiliary building. When she arrived, she heard the somber strains of Moonlight Sonata coming from the music room. The setting sun bathed the hallway in a crimson glow. The warm tones...
Objection. It rained all day. You couldn't see the sunset.
Fine. It was a dark and gloomy afternoon, and dusk was drawing near. A feeling of unease clung to the girl, and the rain on her skin made her shiver.
You're embellishing.
Lured by the mysterious tones, she entered the room. Immediately, the music stopped. The lid of the piano was up, but no one was seated at the keys. The drawn curtains and gloomy weather made the room darker than usual. That's when she saw her. A female student with long, messy hair hanging over her face was slumped over across the room. Her eyes were so bloodshot they almost glowed as the apparition stared menacingly at our heroine. It was the ghost of a piano club member of the past who had met a tragic end in that very room minutes before a national competition!
Oh, really?
Huh? Well, I don't know about that part for sure, but it's not impossible.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I've got to say, this is a surprise. I don't think you've ever forgotten your homework in all the years I've known you.
I didn't forget to do it. I just left it at home this morning, that's all. So now I have to stay after class and write the same stupid essay again while you talk my ear off.
Yeah, lucky you. Anyway, I heard there really was a crazy-haired ghost in the music room. That's all anyone in Class A could talk about during lunch today. The real question is how quickly the story will spread through the rest of the school, and if it'll change it all. It's one of the 7 wonders of Kamiyama High School. Number 2. You know? I'm interested to see how many days it takes the news to spread to D, my class.
Hold on a second. Exactly when, where, and from whom did you hear this story?
Earlier today, in the club room from Chitanda.
If the music room ghost is the second of 7 wonders, what's the first? I'm sure you're dying to tell me.
Hey, I suspected I might find you two in here. I wrote it up for you. Here you go.
Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm sorry. As a member of the executive committee, I'm forced to delegate some of my responsibilities to others.
No worries. After all, I am the club president now. Hi,
You came at the
Oriki.
perfect time. Satoshi just finished telling me quite an interesting story.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I heard it at lunch.
It's about the mysterious secret club recruitment notes. Have you heard it?
A secret club?
Yes, why don't you tell her the story, Satoshi?
Huh? Well, what do you say? Want to hear it? Honestly, it's pretty fascinating.
Yes.
I heard it today at the executive committee meeting. Well, you already know this school has 1 million clubs. So of course there are recruitment posters plastered all over the place. There are so many that the bulletin boards get buried underneath them. When the executive committee finds unauthorized posts, we take them down, no exceptions. However, for the past few years, a strange recruitment note has been turning up, and no one claims to know a thing about it. Last year, it showed up as a scrap of notebook paper with just a meeting place and time scribbled on it. This club has been gathering, conducting secret business, and recruiting new members, all without the executive committee's knowledge. No one knows for sure who they are or what they do, but we do have one piece of information, their name.
Yeah? What is it?
Johto Spider Society.
Johto Spider?
So you know Tanabe, the chair of the executive committee? Well, he tried to bust them up last year by going to the alleged meeting place at the exact time the note said. That plan didn't go over so well. He didn't find anything and decided it was a hoax to make the committee look stupid. However,
What happened?
on graduation day, one of the departing students pulled him aside and said, "I was the president of the Johto Spider Society. Please give my warm regards to the one who succeeds me, which will be hard, because we will ensure that you never unveil his identity." They're likely recruiting new members for this year, too, but we haven't been able to find their secret base yet.
The cryptic recruitment note of Johto Spider Society. That's it! I must know!
Yes. I had a feeling you'd say that, which is why I said you came at the perfect time.
And what do you mean by that?
You're just in time for the next step, to find the note.
Right!
There's a total of 30 bulletin boards throughout the school.
That many? Are we going to search all of them?
No, we're not. It's faster just to search the boards where they're most likely to hide the note.
That makes sense.
Where would you put a secret recruitment note?
Well, if it were up to me, I think I'd pin it to one of the corner bulletin boards, where it would attract as little attention as possible.
That's where you're wrong, though.
Wait, why is that?
Remember that the purpose of this note is to recruit new members, so they'd probably put it on the board at the first floor entrance.
What? But everyone in school would see it, wouldn't they?
Hold on, Chitanda. I'm sure Hotaro has a brilliant idea up his sleeve. Wow, it's pretty impressive that our school has all these clubs. Kinda hard to believe.
It is remarkable. A calligraphy club, a basketball club, a track club. The list just keeps going. There's barely any open space left on the board. Hey, Oriki, are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just a little overwhelmed by all this activity, I guess.
This world must be unfathomable to our energy-conserving friend here. Anyway, since this is the first bulletin board the students see, it's become a battleground.
Wait, what does that mean? Oh, right, I get it. With so many clubs competing to get noticed, an unauthorized post could slip under the radar.
That's part of it.
Part of it? Wait, what could some other reasons be?
You'll see. Let's just start looking around, okay?
Right. There's the environmental club, debate club, even 100 Poets card game club. The fortune-telling club. I have a good friend who just joined that one this year.
Oh, yeah?
Koto club, ping pong club, the art club. It doesn't seem like there's anything here for the Johto Spider Society.
I don't know. You might not be able to tell what their secret recruitment note is just by looking at it.
What? What do you mean by that?
Well, they might have come up with a code to keep the executive committee from finding them out.
A code. I see.
Uh-huh. But if it's here, we're gonna break it.
Found something.
There it is, all right. I would imagine they'd pick a more crowded place on the board to hide it.
Definitely the work of amateurs. They're inexperienced first-years trying to be rebels. If this secret club knew at all what they were doing, our job would have been much harder.
That's a good point. It's still weird, though. Their lack of any real skill is painfully obvious now that you mention it, but I'm not actually surprised in the least.
No stamp of approval from the committee? Well, I'd better report this.
All right. I'm gonna stop by the faculty room to turn in my essay, then start to head home.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'll walk along with you then.
It is getting late. Until the next time we meet then, gentlemen. Inexperienced first years trying to be rebels. I'll never forget that.
Well, your fight mystery with mystery plan was a real success. I applaud you.
Yeah, thanks for all your help. For some reason, I had a feeling she was coming to find us.
So that's why you wrote the note and got the pin ready. Well, looks like you have a knack for deception. I'm curious, though. Why did you go to so much trouble to set up that elaborate ruse just to distract her from the music room mystery? Don't tell me that silly ghost story actually freaked you out or something.
The music room was too far away.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not. I wanted to find a way to get us close to the main entrance, wrap up the mystery so I could turn in my essay, and get the heck out of there fast.
I wish I could say I'm surprised. That's typical Hotaru.
Please, I have to know.
If I have to do something, I'll do it as quickly as possible, right?
No way. You won't get away with that. If you're gonna proclaim your motto, do it with your head held high and don't paraphrase. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were just making a sorry excuse. Distracting from one mystery with another mystery? I approve. Nice curveball. But you know something, Hotaru? What you did today wasn't really your style. When Chitanda showed up, why didn't you just blow her off like the lazy bones we know and love? That was your fatal mistake this afternoon. You'd have been home already. Sometimes you don't know how to best live by your own motto.
Maybe you're right.
Inexperienced first years trying to be rebels. That's exactly what you were today, as a matter of fact. Chitanda is throwing you off your game, my friend. I didn't expect that of you. I wondered why you took such a meandering detour. I understand you were trying to trick Chitanda and all, but there were more efficient ways. Anyway...
I wasn't actually trying to trick her.
No, of course you weren't. You were just putting the situation on hold for later.
On hold? Oh yeah, that's right.
Speaking of the other situation, what do you make of the music room thing?
Right. Well, the alleged ghost had messed up hair and bloodshot eyes, which sounds like someone who just woke up from a nap.
Oh, you're right.
Some piano club member got sleepy and decided to have a rest. She was nervous that she'd sleep past 6 o'clock when they lock up, so she set the alarm on the CD player and put in Moonlight Sonata. It's as simple as that.
That makes sense. I'm sure if we checked it out, we'd have known what happened right away.
The music room is too far away.
Yeah, I hear that. Even so, you know what? I have a feeling you wasted a lot of time by avoiding the trip. You'd have conserved more energy by checking it out. Be careful next time. This might end up costing you more than you think. This is me. Don't worry. I don't judge. And I'm not going to hold it over your head. Bye.
On hold, huh? Right. next time, the prestigious Classic Lit Club's activities.